Doing it. We're going live. Everything's going to be good. Hello, all of you professional gamers out there in the world. I am Mega Amster, and welcome to another live stream. Let me switch to OBS quickly. Hold on. There we go. Now I can see myself. It's kind of weird because when I do these live streams, I'm like watching myself talk, and it's kind of weird, but like I'm used to it at this point. A little bit. It's still a little weird, but anyways. We're back with some more Sonic Generations tonight. This is part 2, so last time, Tuesday night, I got through the first area. I'm breaking this off into each area of the 3 levels I'll do per stream, so tonight we're going to do the second area, and it just so happens to be representing one of my favorite eras of Sonic, being the quote-unquote Dreamcast era, even though it also encapsulates games like Sonic Heroes. I would consider Shadow the Hedgehog part of that era. Maybe... I honestly, okay, let me switch over to the stream gameplay first of all. Any audio video issues, please do let me know, especially with the fact that this is running off of the Series X. I got some feedback, and I watched the VOD again, and it looked okay. It looked like it actually might have been running at like at least a stable 30. It's just for some reason the gameplay footage that I'm capturing through Elgato doesn't look too great while I'm streaming. So if there are any issues with the video, please do let me know in the chat if you're watching live, so that even the people watching the VOD after can know and hopefully have a better experience because of that, and I can adjust that on the fly. The other thing I was going to say, I completely forget. Rats, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was talking about all the different eras, and kind of thinking about where the cutoff point is between the Dreamcast era and the modern era. Personally, and feel free to debate this because there's nothing set in stone except for like classic versus modern, really. For me, the modern Sonic era kind of began with Unleashed, where he got like his modern design. I was gonna say Roger Craig Smith jumped on board for the first time, but Unleashed was actually still Jason Griffith, I believe. So that actually doesn't even apply to that situation. But I want to say it was like starting like Unleashed is kind of where I consider like modern Sonic to start, and pretty much been going on ever since. I would love a change of pace, like just a time for a change of pace. I'd love like a refresh of, something to make it feel like it's different enough in front. Yeah, I was about to say Forces. That just goes to show how much I'm not thinking right now. I hope Frontiers ends up being that. That would be great. Okay, so I have the bubble shield equipped, but does it like lose rings or anything? Or I can just like equip it whenever I want. That's so cool. Now I got the bubble shield. I love that. Okay, so I can just equip this. If you didn't know, this is actually this stage is Speed Highway. This is based off of Sonic Adventure 1. One of, if not my favorite Sonic game. I mean, it was like my first Sonic game, so I just have a ton of nostalgia for it. Whoa, I don't even know if I've gone this way before. I don't usually go this way. Oh, that's not gonna end well. There we go. Okay. There we go. Bubble shield breaks a few things here and there, but now it's gone. Okay, so you only get the 1. Okay, I figured it. Just right at the start, you get access to 1. That's cool. Really good remix of Speed Highway 2, but I love this level so much. All the callbacks, like the little cop dudes in the floating copmobile thingies there, and just like the interior of the hotel, I want to say is new. There was a little bit of it in the original level from Sonic Adventure, but not too much. With the spinning enemies, all of them. There's a lot of callbacks in here. All the levels are like that, but this one in particular I just love just because I have so much nostalgia for it, like I said. So, ooh, nice red ring. That's solid. I'm not gonna go after all the red rings for sure. That would take way too long. I am planning on finishing this, so this is gonna be part 2. But then part 3 is gonna be the finale. And so, oh, might as well get that. Why not? It's the bell, even though it's not in the right location, but it works. Actually, there were a couple bells in the Sonic Adventure stage. I am nerding out too much over a level from Sonic Adventure. Okay. Time to reel it back in. But of course they got the helicopter. Love the helicopter. On the 360, I remember the helicopter being super choppy, like the frame rate on that specific section. Whereas for me at least, maybe you can't see it on the stream, but for me at least, that was a smooth 60 frames. The benefits of having oh, I got it anyways. Okay, cool. The benefits of running this on superior hardware, you know? Backwards compatibility is such a great thing. I'm so glad that Microsoft, I mean, I know they said that their service was finished, but I'm just so glad that they actually, like, seemingly put in quite a bit of effort to get a good number of games is backwards compatible. I mean, there's still obviously a lot of games that are missing. I mean, I think a big one is Jet Set Radio Future on the original Xbox. Like, that's not backwards compatible as of right now. And it probably never will be, because I don't think... I got 4 red rings in the stage? Wow. That was a lot. I don't know if I've ever gotten that many on, like, one run-through. I'm surprised. It's gotta be an S rank, though. You know, I'm glad that Microsoft actually seemingly put quite a bit of effort into the backwards compatibility. I mean, look at all the games that, got the treatment. I mean, the fact that a lot of these games are getting frame rate boosts, other games, like, for example, Sonic Unleashed got auto HDR to the point where it's now running at 4K 60 frames. Like, that's awesome. Oh, nice. Green Hill Zone. Okay. Works for me. I don't know if specific songs are locked behind specific red rings or those bells from the side missions. I don't think they are. I think you just get them in a certain order. But I'm not too sure. Anyways, it is time for the modern version. Which, I mean... Oh, we're at the Lightspeed Dash. No, I don't need a tutorial. I'm pretty sure it's just the Y button on Xbox. Speaking of Xbox, I might have to switch these batteries out soon, because I'm using the Series X, the wireless Bluetooth controller that came with the console when I got it. It's already been like a month and a half at this point. What the heck? It feels like just yesterday I got this thing. But I'm using the same one that came with the console, and I haven't changed the batteries. I think... It came with the AA batteries, but I haven't changed them. I haven't needed to, but now I have. It just goes to show you how much I don't really use. I mean, I have been using the Series X for Game Pass mainly, like playing some Forza, testing out to see which games were backwards compatible from my library of... Wow, okay. That was interesting. I was not ready for that. Testing out which of my games from my original and Xbox 360 library are backwards compatible with this. There was a good chunk that were. There were plenty that weren't backwards compatible though, which is why I'm actually somewhat starting to look into, like, I was right at the checkpoint too. Damn, I'm starting to look into, like, emulation of some of these games on my PC. There we go. You know, so that way, like, you know, running. If I can, try to, like, rip the discs, like, rip the game disc files from the physical discs themselves, right? Because I own all these games I want to emulate. I know, like, it's this kind of a legal way to get, like, ROMs for games even if you don't own them physically, I think. But I don't know enough about game emulation to know what's legal. All I know is that... Oh, this is smooth 62 on my end. Holy crap, this is nice. This is beautiful. Ah, I missed the red ring. Oh, well. Where's the shortcut? Ah! Crap, I missed the shortcut. Okay. Oh, well. I'm not too worried. Like I said, I'm not going after all the red rings, so I really don't care, to be honest. If I can get them along the way, like, sure, I'll go. I'm not going to intentionally explore to get all the red rings, though. What was I talking about, though? I was literally... Oh, crap. That's not good. There we go. I almost screwed that up big time. Shit, what was I literally saying? Oh, the emulation stuff, right. You know, I'm pretty sure, I'm very certain it's legal to, like, rip the game disc files from, if you own the physical copies of different games, and then rip them onto your computer and then get, like, a legal emulator and run them on that. So, like, for my original Xbox games, I was looking into XEMU the other night. I haven't really set any of it up yet. Crap. So close. No! There's so many of them, just like in the actual stage. There's so many of those cop dudes. Okay, see, they look like the monkeys, like, from, like, for example, Sonic 2, that are up in Emerald Hill Zone, that up in the trees, that throw the coconuts down at you or whatever. Or the bombs. I feel like it's sometimes coconuts, too. Yeah, I would have gotten that. But they look like them, but I think they're different badniks, technically. But, yeah, like, I'm looking into XEMU for, I think it's how you pronounce it, I could be wrong, for, the original Xbox games. And then the 360 games, I think there was it Xenia? Is that what it's called? I can actually look right now. Yeah, Xenia, okay. And then I have Dolphin there in case, like, I have one GameCube game that I could run. I don't really know. See, here's the thing, right, is that, like, the main reason why I'd want to emulate, I mean, especially the Xbox and 360 games that don't work on the Series X, is because, you know, I'm also, my original Xbox, yay, we got cream. My original Xbox broke on me, what, a little over a year. It was like September of 2020. And as a result, like, there are certain games that only worked on the original Xbox, not even the Xbox 360, that I couldn't play on the original hardware because I don't have the original hardware anymore. So, But if I have the physical games, you know, to be able to play them, if I really wanted to, would be nice. I used to be, like, completely against emulation for, like, years and stuff, but, like, now that I understand it a little bit more, it's easier to tell. But here we go! This is, like, one of the best stages, if not the best stage in the game. Of course, that being City Escape from Sonic Adventure 2. I love how, like, look at the gun robot designs. I love how they look in this level. Like, I wish they would bring them back. And, like, the gun beetles and everything. I don't know in what context it would make sense, but, like, they totally could, you know? It would be cool to see some of the other stuff. Like, I know some people aren't really... Oh, nice. Some people aren't necessarily a fan of, How do you get over there, actually? Ah! Okay, that was weird. There's some way to get over to that other rooftop, and I just completely missed it. Where that red ring was. Yeah, right over there. I don't know. Oh, well. Doing a few tricks with the foreground there, actually, but... yeah, it would be cool to see them bring some kind of other elements from some of the... Especially the early 3D Sonic games, like the adventure games. Maybe not Shadow the Hedgehog. Maybe we can skip that, but, like... the comics, I mean, even the IDW comics. I don't know too much about the Archie ones, because I didn't really start reading the Archie ones at that point. Oh, wow. I completely screwed that up. There we go. But the IDW comics especially, you can tell they take a lot of inspiration from the modern games. I mean, from what I understand, the IDW comics take place right after Sonic Forces. And, like, I don't know how the hell Ian Flynn came up with that plot to, like, actually kind of fix what Forces established, because obviously Forces being a mess of a game, this gun truck has it out for us, you know? It's just like... Oh, so close. No! Can I reach it from here? Nope. Rats. Oh, well. You gotta make that before the truck hits. Okay. Oh, look at the little wanted posters. We got Knack and then Bark and Bean. Love it. I forgot about those. This truck is out for blood. And now we got the skateboard. I love this. I love the skateboard in this level. It's the little new things that make each level feel unique, you know? Like, they don't have to be one-for-one copies of the original stages. It's just inspired by, you know, with similar elements, but... It's pretty much like the very beginning, like the snowboarding section, you know? It's pretty much what's going on here, but... Yeah, it would just be cool, like I was saying, to see elements from some of the other, like, especially the early games that actually tried to build some lore. I guess lore in air quotes, because it's not, like, super full lore, to be honest, but, like... Oh, crap. I didn't realize it was going that far. Oh, well. Look at this thing go. Absolutely demolishing everything. I just really wanted that red ring. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I'm supposed to go that way? Shit. Okay. We gotta go up. This truck is just out to kill. Like, literally make Sonic roadkill. Beautiful. It's good. Like, look at how damaged it is. I want to know, right? Because I don't know if we knew. So, in the original Sonic Adventure 2, right? Obviously. Oh, I was gonna say I almost did not get A rank there. I would have been so mad if I got a B. In the original Sonic Adventure 2, right? It's obviously got to be a gun soldier driving the truck chasing after Sonic, right? Because, right at the beginning of the game, Sonic's escaping. He's captured by the military because they mistake him for Shadow. And then, spoiler alerts for a game from 20 years ago. 21, actually, at this point. But, you know, it makes sense that it's like probably a gun soldier manning the truck chasing after Sonic to capture him. But, as we'll see in this act, I would be super surprised if it actually is a gun soldier in this level too. I mean, first of all, you just saw how much the truck just literally crashed everywhere and did not care. You know, is this a self-driving truck? I think it might be. I don't think... Certainly no sane human would be driving that truck just to get after Sonic like that. You know? Ah, crap. I'm never able to get that part. There might be a red ring over there. I'm trying to remember, but... Oh, yeah, you know what? There definitely is a red ring up there. It's really hard. For me, personally, I've gotten it, like, a couple times max. It's just really hard to get that red ring up there, but... What are you gonna do? Woo! Okay. To be honest, like, the way it kind of works is, like, the classic stages, in this game, like, from the, we're all done with the classic stages, really. Those are the first 3 stages of the very first area. Those tend to be, like, the first act of those are very heavily based on the original stages from the respective games, which makes sense, I mean, right, because you're playing as classic Sonic in those Act 1s, and, you know, levels were based off the classic games, so that makes sense. Whereas starting with, yeah, like Speed Highway, going forward, the stages are pretty much going to be, like, the opposite way, where it's, you know, the modern Sonic versions are going to be slightly more accurate to the source material, and then the classic Sonic stages will take a few more liberties, get a little more creative, but I like it when it does that, though, because it makes it more interesting. Honestly, like, some of the ways in which the classic Sonic versions of modern stages, like, get creative and unique, I honestly find those to be more interesting than the other way around. So, like, the modern stages, reimagined, like, the classic stages reimagined in the modern context, I find those less interesting than the modern stages reimagined in the classic versions. Like, look at this, though. This is what I was talking about. How could a literal sane gun soldier be driving this gun truck? Why does it have hacksaws on it? It did not have that in the original game. I mean, I love it nonetheless. I still love the fact that it has these giant just buzz saws on the top of it here. Oh, crap. I thought it was the middle one that was going down, not that one. It's just, I find it so funny. There's a red ring up there that I'm not going to be able to get. Yeah. Oh, well. Next time. You know, but, like, I feel like, to me, it seems more like, in this version of the stage, this is like an actual Eggman robot that he's controlling remotely. And then it pulls some Superman shit and just literally goes on the side of the building. I love this. I love this segment, though. It's so funny. To be honest, it lingers a little bit at the very end for too long, so, like, if it kept going at the same speed, it totally would have caught up to Sonic, but I love it. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect bonus at S rank. That was amazing. That was that stage, the modern version of the City Escape in this game, is like the stage I replayed the most as a kid. I always played that because I love the part with the gun truck. It's just so fun. It's like, to be honest, the original Sonic Adventure 2 chase pales in comparison to that one. It's just like, they go way over the top with it. But there we go. We rescued Rouge. There you go.
Thanks, Big Blue. That's the first time
I'm still very confused by Rouge. Sonic's like, yeah, you got boobs. Cool. Okay. The characters that you rescue in each stage for the most part, they match up with the games that are being represented. Like, you know, it's more, to be honest, it's more like half and half. Like, Cream was never in Sonic Adventure. That came up before she was even introduced. Not too much longer, though. Rouge and Cityscape makes sense. And then this one makes sense, too. Wait, is it who I think it is? Yeah, okay, it is. The later ones, well, we'll get to that. It's like 50-50 if the characters actually correspond to it. But here we go. Like I was saying earlier, this is... Okay, nope. Nope. That was awful. Just right off the bat. You know, yeah, maybe I should do the, actually, the bubble shield's gonna help a lot, because then, yeah, if it works, like, holy shit. I wasn't expecting to bounce that high, but, like, I was gonna say, if it works according to the classic games, too, then, yeah, I shouldn't drown while I have it, so that'll be awesome. I imagine that's how it works here, but this is Seaside Hill from Sonic Heroes, which is a game honestly, that's a Sonic game I need to go back to, because it's been many, many years since I played Sonic Heroes, and I loved it as a kid. Last time I played it, I was like, you know, it's okay, you know? It's like, the controls are very slippery. That's probably one of my biggest gripes about, well, I can skip this guy, but I'm pretty sure there's a red ring somewhere up here, I think. Yeah, there we are. Right at the top there, but, probably one of my biggest gripes with Sonic Heroes is just the controls are so slippery. And that also extends to Shadow the Hedgehog as well, although I do feel like for some reason it almost feels better in Shadow the Hedgehog. And maybe it's because you only have the one gameplay style where it's just the speed character, you know, it's just Shadow. But I don't even know, to be honest. It's tough, but... Whoa! That's another red ring. Oh, okay. I'll take it, sure. Completely abused the power of the bubble shield. I'm down. Let's do it. But really, it's a pretty fun game overall. It honestly, like, Sonic Heroes in a lot of ways feels like a 3D version of a classic Sonic game, right? Because it has the 7 acts, I think. I think is it 7? Right, I'm pretty sure it's 7. You've got, oh, okay. Oh, right, this area. I had all the optimal paths to the red rings memorized from like a while ago when I was younger, so I'm recognizing a lot of this. Hey, Zero the Hedgehog, how you doing? My day was pretty solid. How was yours? Hope you had a good day as well. Whoa, Sonic is like glitching out underwater. Like, that's not even just like... There we go. I'm like surprisingly doing a good job of getting all the red rings in the classic stages specifically, but... Yeah, work was kind of tiring for me, but overall it was a solid day. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been worse. At least in my area where I'm at now, we're getting supposedly getting the biggest snowfall of the year, which is, you know, fun. It'll be fun to glad to hear your day's been good, Zero. You know, it's good that we're, you know, getting some snowfall, but it's also at the same time, it's like with my situation specifically, like the apartment complex I'm in. They didn't have enough parking spots for everybody to park, so I'm currently parked in a public lot, which means that most likely my car is getting towed, which is gonna suck, but I'll deal with it. I'll figure something out. We'll be a luck out. Yeah, that was a good run. That was good. Seaside Hill is a good stage overall. Like I was saying before, Heroes is kind of like it's almost like a 3D classic Sonic game. Just obviously you have different elements, like 4 different teams. Each team has the 3 different gameplay styles, but it's like it's kind of a cool concept. I feel like it could have been done a little better in execution. You know, with the having the speed, flight, and the power characters for each team. But like I feel like it could have been a little better if the controls were less slippery in Sonic Heroes. I think it'd be a little better. You know, that definitely something that turns me off. And also, I mean, wall jumps. Now we don't need a tutorial for that. That's an easy one. The other thing with Sonic Heroes is just the fact that you have to play through all 4 stories, you know, just to... Oh, crap. That was really bad. I'm just starting over. That was right at the beginning. I'm not sacrificing an S rank just for that. It's been over here. Have I been over here before? I don't think so, but... the fact that you have to play all 4 stories to get to the last story is a little bit annoying. And some of them overstay their welcome. Like, the Team Chaotix missions are cool, and, like, to be honest, that's probably a reason why I don't mind Shadow the Hedgehog too much, is because I actually enjoy doing some of the mission-based stuff, but, like, it definitely overstayed its welcome a little bit. Like, going through 7 levels with all 4 teams, it's definitely... It makes sense why people complain about Sonic Heroes in that way, because it is a little bit of a pain, you know? Like, it's cool to have the option, but the final story... I mean, it was bad enough to have the final story in Sonic Adventure 2, you know, locked to, you have to beat the hero in the dark stories in order to get the final story for that, but to pretty much double that for Sonic Heroes, it's a little much, but it's still a game I should go back to at some point, you know? Because I do have fond memories of Sonic Heroes, I do. I don't think it's aged too well, but it's not bad. It has aged better than the adventure games, I will say. Like, as much as I love those games, I realize that they have not aged well at all. Zero the Hedgehog, I'm actually curious while you're here. What's your favorite Sonic game? I mean, I assume based on our previous conversations from the last stream that you're probably a big Sonic fan. But mine, I mean, I just have a lot of nostalgia for the original Sonic Adventure, so it's got to be that. Although I will say, Sonic Generations is up there. This is up there for sure. Oh, I almost got that red ring. You know, it's definitely up there for one of my favorites. Well, definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite modern... I mean, it probably is my favorite modern Sonic game, to be honest. Like, as much as I want to say I like Unleashed, I mean, I don't hate the Werehog as much as a lot of other people do. You know, it's just, I don't know. Like the daytime stages are great, but like even the Werehog stages are just they're not too great, to be fair. But like I don't hate them like a lot of other people do. Supersonic Kart. Wait, is that actually a game? I'm guessing it's one of the. Do you remember the exact? Is that what it's actually called? Because I know there's like the Sonic and Sega racing games. There's Team Sonic Racing. There's a ton of Sonic kart racing games actually. There's even like Sonic Drift on the Game Gear, but I'm guessing it's not that. Unless it's a fan game. I'm sure there's probably a fan game called that, but if you know what game specifically it's called, let me know. I'm guessing it's probably one of the newer kart racer games, which are good. They're very good. I was actually thinking of streaming Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed this weekend, which I've been meaning to for way too long now. So, and it's a really fun one. The Transformed especially is really fun. The original was okay, I remember, but I haven't played that one in years. Team Sonic Racing was solid. That was the most recent one. That was okay. What do we got, Tails? Uh-oh, Time Eater friend. There's definitely really not much of a story in this game, which is, it is what it is, but it's like, excuse me, and more than makes up for it in like the levels and everything, and just the fan service in here is like justified, and but it's good. It's good.
And I guess we have to run like there's no tomorrow, or there won't be a tomorrow.
You don't say, Sonic. There we go. We got our boy SBO back. Which, I mean, this one adds up. Sonic Heroes was the game where they brought the Team Chaotix back, so it makes sense that SBO would be at least one of the contenders to be a character here.
Be on your guard, Sonic.
Although this voice actor, I don't even know if this voice actor... I don't remember the voice actor for SBO in Forces, considering he didn't really have many... Did he have any lines, actually? I don't even know if SBO talked in Forces, to be honest. A lot of characters didn't. Nice, now I got the challenge gates, but... that voice sounded different, that's why I was saying it. Yeah, SBO's cool. He's one of my favorites. He's a cool character, he really is. Alright, well now that we're done with the main levels, we're going to go ahead and do some of the challenge gates now. Oh, this one with Cream and the Chow Hunt. This one's weird. I remember this one. Yeah, okay, so I have to rescue 11 Chow. Okay. Honestly, it shouldn't be too bad, but the main thing is that I gotta get enough and then beat it to the goal. So. Whoa! Wait, how did I not get that one up there? I should have gotten that one for sure. That was a freebie for Cream right there. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, if you say so. Whew. There we go. Oh, that one counted. The hitbox in that was a little weird. SBO design is cool. Yeah, no, SBO's a really cool character. The one thing that throws me off, though, and, like, the comics exaggerate this a bit, but, like... wow, this is actually gonna get close. In the comics, like, so, even, I mean, I think even in just, like, the games, like, SBO's nose always, like, throws me off, especially in the comics, though, because, like, they really... like, exaggerate how his nose looks. Like, I mean, I understand that it's supposed to be, like... Wow, that was close. You know, I understand that he's a chameleon, so his nose is supposed to be, like, higher up. Like, it's a horn on his... But, like, I always thought of it as his nose. So, like, in the comics, for some reason, they always exaggerate the placement of it. So it's, like, on his forehead. And it just always looks so weird to me. I'm like, what? I swear, like, the games don't do that as much. Maybe they just, I haven't noticed it, and maybe they do. I don't know, but no. Ah, crap. I don't want to go up there yet. Yeah, I want to stay down here. There we go. We got to do the modern version of this gate first. There we go. So, E3, I don't know if E3 themselves came out and said that. Oh, that was weird. Let's, that was a very, sometimes the boost really gets a little janky, so we're going to try this again. What's the goal of this one? Just beat it in the right amount of time? I guess there's plenty of rings so I can get... Oh, is this the one where I have to drift around the corners and everything? That might be what this is. I might have to boost and drift around the corners. Whew. Yeah, 'cause it's just going... Okay. Oh, okay, no, there is a goal I have to reach. Okay, but it's pretty much, yeah, just drifting around the corner here. But I don't know if it was E3, like the official E3 site themselves, or if it was just other outlets who were saying this. But E3 is going to be online this year. So, I mean, it makes sense, right? It makes sense that it would be online, especially considering Omicron and what's happening with that right now. Like, literally everybody's getting it. I got it. A lot of people I know got it at work and, you know, like friends and family I know who got it. It's unfortunate, but it's super easy to spread, and so, I mean, as a result, that's actually, I'll do it anyways. Might as well. As a result, you know, it makes sense that it would be, you know, online only. Which, I mean, for people like us who are just, you know, watching the live streams for the announcements, it doesn't change a thing, right? It just means that, if anything, it means it's going to be better for us, because it's just going to be a curated digital event that we'll watch for all these different companies to get all the next news from, you know? Nintendo's been doing this for years, right? They pretty much pioneered the whole digital kind of video presentation for their games, you know, with Nintendo Directs and everything. So they've been doing this for years now. This isn't anything new to them. And I mean, they stopped doing in-person press conferences. I want to say it was like, might have been like 2016. Like, oh crap, I almost messed that up big time. You know, they have been they've been doing it for a while. So, hey Alejandro, how's it going? How has your like last 2 weeks been? It's been a while. It's been a while since I mean, it's been a while since I've even streamed to begin with, but I'm just glad to be done with Monkey Ball. You know, on to another SEGA game, I guess. But hey, hope you had a good holiday break. Hope you're doing well. I am slowly recovering from COVID. Hopefully, I don't sound too. I don't think I'm kind of past the phase of sounding sick now. The stream Tuesday night, I still sounded a little bit nasally, but I think now I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, so, you know, E3 being online this year, it'll be, like I said, honestly, it'll probably be more consistent for all the viewers just because there'll be these curated digital events, and hopefully things will be more under control. But I mean, based off of last year, like, my hopes, like, aren't that high for anything, except, I mean, to be honest, it was kind of a good thing that all the other companies, at least for me personally, all the other companies weren't that great, because then for Nintendo, I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep my expectations low. And then they announced freaking Metroid Dread, so that was great. And I thought Kazuya was pretty hype, Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. Nintendo's E3 last year was pretty good. You've been good? Hey, glad to hear that. And thank you. Yeah, no, I definitely have gotten a lot better. I still need to be in isolation till, I believe it's Sunday. Which will work out, because I gotta go grocery shopping on Sunday. But, yeah, it's pretty much, all the side effects pretty much hit me a week ago, you know? And it was pretty mild. It was just like, it was pretty much just like the flu for me, but like even less mild than normally like I would get the flu, so doing better, doing better. I should not have gone to see Spider-Man a second time, I kind of regret it, but, you know, now that I know, I got lucky that first time. It's just, it's funny to me that I was fine the first time I went, you know, when I went to a theater in Boston, and that was opening weekend, and I was fine after that. It was the second time, which was like over a week later, when it was just some like random small town IMAX theater. And so like the fact that I got it then is just like, I don't know, I find it a little ironic, but luckily my friends who were with me too, luckily they didn't get it, so I guess it was just me, but I'm like 95% convinced it was from the theater. But yeah, maybe not worth seeing it a second time, but we'll see. It's making me reconsider if I want to go to the Sonic 2 movie in theaters, although I really do want to see that movie in theaters like right away, but we'll see. Oh, this one's weird, right? I have to like, I forget how this... Oh, right, okay. I have to homing attack these searchlights to, yeah, get them to display... Yeah, to get them to shine on him, but what do I do now? Oh, okay, there we go. Right, I have to get the searchlights on him, and then I have to homing attack him specifically. There we go. I was trying to remember how I did this mission, but... Alejandro, I'm curious, have you played a Sonic game before? I feel like we had this conversation, you said you didn't. But, like, I'm curious to know. Whew, there we go. Because, I mean, this is one of the best, quote-unquote, recent Sonic games. This game came out 11 years ago, and it's still one of the best games in, quote-unquote, recent times. You know? I don't know, just Sonic's always been a little bit iffy, but you never played one? So you probably have no idea what the hell's going on here. You're just like, what is this game? Oh, I thought that was a wall. My bad. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I pretty much, not really your jam. That's fair. That is totally fair. Is it, what is it, just like, are you not a fan of platformers specifically, for example? Or just like, if it's all the characters, I understand. There's some complicated Sonic lore. I'm just kidding, it's not that crazy. I mean, unless you dig really deep, then it just gets a little ridiculous, but... Got him! Okay, I think that should be good. You have no idea what's going on? Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I won't be streaming this game for long, though. Next Tuesday will be the last stream. I just wanted to... I wanted to do this originally at the end of last year to celebrate the, celebrate the 20th anniversary. Oh, sorry. 30th, yeah. I wanted to celebrate the 30th anniversary at the end of last year, right? But then I got COVID, and then I decided to just take the week off, because, like, just take a break, and then I didn't end up doing... Oh, you love platformers, okay. It's too fast-paced. Yeah, that's fair. Sonic games can be quite fast. If anything, I would try out, like, if you ever were curious and wanted to try out a Sonic game, I would recommend the classic, like, the original classic trilogy, if anything, because those games... They are fast, but they're momentum-based, so, like, you don't even have to go fast if you don't want to. They're all pretty much physics-based in terms of, like, actually gaining speed, and they're still platformers at heart, you know? A lot of the more modern Sonic games are just kind of like, you know, the boost to win, you know? So those are definitely way faster, so... Just a suggestion in case you ever did want to try out a Sonic game at some point. I would recommend the original, like, classic trilogy at that point. Because, yeah, the modern games get a little too fast at points. Although, even the Sonic Adventure games aren't, like, super fast. There's no boost where you just completely break the game. It's not like Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed, at least the daytime portions, are probably the fastest Sonic games out there. Like, that game is really fast. I feel like everything is going whoosh and you can't appreciate what's going on. That's fair. That is fair. I understand what you're saying. You know, some other platformers like Mario, Donkey Kong Country, they tend to, like, they're a lot, you know, they're a lot slower by comparison, so you can take in, rats, you can take in your surroundings more. So that's fair. I completely get that. It is Sonic is certainly not for everyone, you know, and I would never wish to force that upon anyone. You know, I mean, especially, I can't even imagine playing Sonic games if you have motion sickness. Like, I have a little bit of motion sickness, but, like... Probably because I grew up playing the games, but it's never been bad for me in any of the Sonic games. But I could imagine a Sonic VR game. That would be ridiculous. Imagine that. Speaking of VR, Sony just announced the PlayStation VR 2, I guess, like, within the last couple days, which is kind of exciting. I mean, here's the thing, right? I really haven't gotten into VR much myself. Oh, I forget what the mission is for this guy, but, you know what, I guess I technically, oh, right, this is the weird perspective, okay. The only VR I've ever tried is, I want to say it was, like, maybe 5 years ago or so. My parents bought me a, like, one of those cheapo VR headsets where you hook your phone up to it. So it's not even, like, an actual headset. Like, you're supposed to use your phone, like, in the visor, and then you have to, like, rotate your head to move. And that gave me so much motion sickness, it wasn't even funny. Like, what I tried to do was, that's not good. This reminds me a lot of Mr. Driller, but, yeah, I just got a lot of motion sickness from that. I did really good, holy crap. You only need 2 minutes and... Really? That's an easy S rank right there. Who do you think the villain will be in Sonic Frontiers? Good question. Zero the Hedgehog, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, based on the trailer, I don't even know if it's going to be Eggman. I don't even know if Eggman's going to be tied into it. It might be another one of those stories where, like, oh, Eggman and the heroes have to team up to take down the big bad or whatever. You know what it could be, though? It could be... kind of like the adventure games, which I'd be okay with this again. I'm down for it. It's cheesy, but I like it. Where if they decide to have it be like the adventure games or some of the other modern Sonic games, where it's Eggman takes control of a some kind of like uncontrollable demon or like god or something, and then you, of course that has to be like the supersonic boss fight where you finish at the very end, but like Eggman's trying to control it the whole time. Like so many games like that, right? Both, pretty much, kind of both adventure games, but mainly the first one with Chaos, Sonic Unleashed with Dark Gaia. I mean, I'd even argue Solaris and Sonic 06, you know? So, who knows what it could be, though? I mean, based on the trailer, this, like, I don't think that giant Colossus thing we saw was an Eggman robot, although it could be. I don't know. Who really knows at this point? I'll be excited to see more. But the Sonic team can take as much time as you need with that game, because we need that game to be good. But, oh, an Xbox VR. You know what, Alejandro? I would also love to see that. That would be great. Right, because Sony has their VR. I guess I'm trying to think is like, Sony announced, I guess there's going to be a Horizon Zero Dawn VR exclusive game. Aw, man, I should have gotten that. I was literally a second off. They announced some Horizon Zero Dawn exclusive game for the PlayStation VR. Where did that go? Oh, there you are. No, come back. Come back. Okay. Yeah, like I would be curious to see what Xbox would do with some of their franchises. I mean, can you think of any that would be good for like VR? I'm thinking like, I don't know, maybe. I mean, I'm sure they can make some kind of Halo VR experience for sure. I don't know. Could they do like a I feel like Forza VR would be I feel like that wouldn't be good, especially for people with motion sickness. I feel like that would be really bad. But they could. I mean, it's possible. But like, I feel like Halo's a given. They better use the Chaos Emeralds, and if they talk about the power of teamwork, I will rage very hard. I mean, yeah, let's hope not. Yeah, no, just literally Zero the Hedgehog ripped the quote right out of Sonic Heroes. Yeah, this is the super power of teamwork. Oh man, that'd be so funny. I don't think that will, because to be honest, I mean, it's probably, if I'm being completely honest with myself, it's probably just going to be Sonic playable again. Probably no other characters, so I doubt they'll do that. But based off of those, I think they will use the Chaos Emeralds. I feel like it's going to happen. I mean, based off that, I don't know if you saw that 4chan leak from like pretty much a year ago that was talking about the playtesting session. I won't spoil anything in case, you know, anybody hasn't looked at. You know, like they're probably going to be involved somehow. I would imagine so. You know, it's been too long. You're right, it's been too long. We should see the Chaos Emeralds. But I'm playing this on the Switch. I am not playing this on the Switch, which is funny because like I've been streaming just Switch games for the last like 9 months. This is actually, Alejandro, this is running off my Series X right now, actually. Which may or may not be why, like, this probably isn't hitting a full 60, so I apologize for that. I tried so many things with Elgato to get it to record this in 60, and as far as I can tell, it's not 60. It's like probably 30, the footage. You know, but it's coming to the Series X. It's an Elgato issue. I don't know what specifically. I've tried like a million different things to get it to actually work and record in 60 frames, but... So I apologize if it looks like it's running off the Switch, but no, this is actually the Series X. Which also kind of works. I was like, you know what, I want to try out the backwards compatibility features of this game, so it's supposed to be running at 60. It's got that FPS boost. You can see right there, see, it's got that FPS boost. Also, quick resume right there too, but no auto HDR. But Sonic Unleashed got the auto HDR, and that game looks beautiful, let me tell you. That game looked amazing when I tried it out for a little while ago. When the first thing I tried out, I think, on the Series X was Sonic Unleashed, because I was like, playing that at 4K 60 just sounds amazing, and it was, for the little bit I did, but yeah, it's funny, for once I'm not streaming off of the Switch. But then again, if the frame rate's going to be a little buggy like this going forward, at least for the Series X, then who knows, maybe I won't stream too much off of it, but it makes me worried for, like, if I actually did try Halo Infinite multiplayer at some point, for example, it makes me worried that it just wouldn't come out good, you know, the footage. I mean, like, the VOD I watched from the last stream for Sonic Generations that I did, like, it looked okay. I don't know. If it looks horrendous, let me know. Sonic Team just wanted to waste wasted Chaos. We never saw him in a game after Venture 1. He came back in Forces. Yes. Oh my god. Zero, don't even get me started. Chaos and Sonic Forces. They did Chaos so dirty in Sonic Forces. Even Zavok got more of a presence in Sonic Forces than Chaos. And I remember watching that E3 trailer. You know, I think it was E3 2017, before the game came out. I was so hyped when I saw Chaos, especially Chaos Zero. And, you know, they had Shadow with all the Metal Sonic, Zavok, whatever. Are these rings? Oh, no, I just gotta avoid the bombs. Okay. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do there. You know, I was so upset. And then, yeah, they literally... they use him in a cutscene where Tails just shits his pants because he's so scared, which doesn't even make any sense, because he's encountered perfect... Or not even... Well, he's counted Perfect Chaos, but he's encountered Chaos Zero before. Don't even get me started on that. They did Chaos Zero so dirty in Sonic Forces. Although, I guess that there is a fan mod, actually, of Forces. If you're interested in that. I haven't tried it out myself, but it actually does add in a boss fight for Chaos, which should have been there to begin with. And to be honest, they probably were planning on having it in the game originally, but they probably had to cut it just because they only spent a year developing that game. The other, like, 4 years since Lost World were just making the engine. But it's looking good. That's why I was asking. Oh, it is looking good. Okay. Okay, that's good to hear. So maybe it's just for some reason Elgato, like... Because while I'm Whoa, what? Can't go that high up. Okay. For some reason Elgato, like, when I'm watching the stream, it's just like, the footage does not look consistently... Don't tell me that... That's a bruh moment right there. You saw that. I had that S rank in the bag, and then right at the last second, it decided to flip it over to an A rank. Ugh. Alejandro, the way it works, essentially, with each stage, if you beat it in a certain amount of... well, time usually is what counts the most, like how long you take to beat a level. But... You know, also, like, overall your score, like, how many enemies you beat, how many rings you collect, all have it. Come on. What? There we go. All these different things of a level, you know, they add up your score or time and everything like that. And, what am I trying to say? The better you do, the better rank you get. So, like, S rank is the best. And then it goes, like, A, B, C... I don't even know if there is D rank in this game, because honestly, getting good ranks in this game is pretty easy, I would say. Overall, it's really not too difficult. At least I don't think so personally, but that's essentially how the ranking system works. So, for some reason you loved Forces, but oh, hold on, what are you? Zero, are you saying you liked Forces originally? Because, I mean, I don't mind Forces. I understand it's not a good game. But, like, I don't mind Forces too much myself, actually. But, like, I feel like, yeah, like, personally, like, just, like, other opinions tend to influence me, like, that I, like, see on the internet. So that certainly doesn't help things. But, like, it's just, Forces had potential to be really good. And it's just, I feel like, overall, it could have been a lot better. You know, it really could. It had a lot of potential, though. It really did. But, and hey, opinions change over time. You know, so there's nothing wrong with you for having your opinion of that game change over time. You know what I mean? Like I would say, well, you know, when I was younger, going back to Sonic Heroes, I really liked Sonic Heroes when I was younger. You know, I really did. I really liked that game a lot. But now I would go back and like, it really. I don't. Oh, Sonic. No. I straight up couldn't see it dropping a bomb on me because it was off screen. Okay, no, we're not doing that. That was bullshit right there. I'm calling bullshit. I'll only give you so much credit, Sonic Team. It's a pretty well-designed game, but there are definitely flaws. Okay, I need to get back to this guy so I can actually get rings. But yeah, my opinion of Sonic Heroes changed a lot when I grew up, you know? That just kind of happens with games, you know? You know, here's a little challenge for all of you watching. Let me know if there's a game that you played maybe when you were younger that you went back to maybe recently within like the last 5 years or so. Or I guess it could have been even longer ago, but just a game that you played and originally you really, really enjoyed, but then you kind of went back and you were like, you know what? This hasn't aged too well. I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. Sonic Heroes is one of those games for me. You know, I used to love Sonic Heroes as a kid. You know, even I'll even say I used to be like obsessed with the Sonic Adventure games when I was younger, and like now I see, you know, they really haven't aged too well. There's a lot of stuff that really hasn't aged very well at all in those games. You know, they're not perfect by any means, but I loved them as a kid, and now it's like, you know, they're still good, but they're not as good in my mind. What the hell, dude? Okay, maybe it'll give me more chances to actually get more rings here, because this is just dumb. You know, this is a little stupid. One of these bombs screwed me up big time. And it's just like, I couldn't see it. It was that bomb right there. I legitimately couldn't see it being dropped on me. Like, what was I supposed to do? You know? Crap. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna send me back a little bit. Oh, not too bad. There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're good. There we go, I was worried. GTA, oh really? Alejandro, which one specifically? Is there a specific... I hope it's not because of the definitive editions that were just released, what, a couple months ago? I hope it wasn't because of those, but is there a specific one that you just didn't like as much? I haven't played any of the GTA games myself, but like, part of me does want to check out San Andreas at some point. The definitive version of San Andreas is actually on Game Pass, but only that one for some reason. You know, none of the other GTA Definitive Edition games are, which is interesting. But Marble Zone, okay, that's a throwback. That's a throwback. But alright, there we go. We are done with Speed Highway challenges. Alejandro, just to make it a little... hopefully clarify a few things. Each area in this game has 3 levels. And then the way... It's an anniversary game, so the way it works is that you can switch between the classic Sonic and then the modern Sonic as well. Right? And they're 2 completely different gameplay styles. And each level within these areas has a set of like bonus challenges you can do. So that's what I'm doing now as I'm going through those. But actually, oh, uh-oh. It's Edgy Boy. Alright, I think it's time for the Shadow boss fight, actually.
You're finally here, Sonic. I don't know where we are, nor do I care. This is where you go straight to hell.
Okay, you said it, Shadow, not me. Shadow said the H word. What happens if the time runs out? You know? Oh, this is a throwback. This is nostalgic. This is straight out of the opening of Sonic Adventure 2, man. Beautiful. You know, I think I've never actually taken long enough to know if time runs out. I'm pretty sure you just have to restart the level. But I think the time, I want to say the time limit's like 10 minutes or something. This rival fight looks great in 60 frames, by the way. This looks beautiful. Just like literally boosting down this path with Shadow. Exactly, very good times. But Alejandro, the funny thing is that in Sonic CD specifically, which is one of the older games, in Sonic CD, if you take too long, like you can let Sonic just sit there for a bit, like, and not move and have his idle animation play, and he'll actually just like end the stage for you if you take too long. Like he'll get impatient and just end the stage himself, and you'll get like a game over. It's really funny. As far as I know, none of the games since then do that, but I missed it. Okay, I will say this part of the fight's kind of dumb. I don't know. I wish it was a little more like the original Sonic Adventure 2 fight at that point, but yeah, literally Sonic does kill himself in CD. He just jumps off the stage. He's like, I'm out of here, and he jumps off. He is sassy. There's something about that attitude I always liked. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough boost. We're killing Shadow. We're taking all his rings. Okay, we're good. That was a pretty good run of that fight. The scenery looks beautiful, though. Right outside the Ark. Looks great. I like this remix of, I forget what the song's called, but from Sonic Adventure 2. There we go. Perfect S rank. I think in order to get the S ranks in this game specifically, I think if you die once, you don't get the S rank. So I think you you have to stay alive for the entire level and get through it fast enough, get a good enough score and everything. But there we go. That's another Chaos Emerald too. We got to get all the Chaos Emeralds to get the final boss of the story. So, boom. Let's go ahead and do some of these city escape missions. I'm actually curious to ask any of you watching. Have any of you been to a convention before? Like, you know, PAX. E3 doesn't count as a convention, I don't think, but like PAX, I've heard of some of the other ones like MagFest, MomoCon, I think. I mean, Comic-Con. If any of you have been, let me know, because I've never actually been to a convention myself. I've always wanted to go. I mean, especially with the pandemic going on, it's really, you know, it's kind of tough. You know, because who's know what... you got to be careful with, you know, conventions being a massive area for, you know, people to just kind of gather publicly. You got to be careful with that, you know? So... I heard, like, with MagFest, I think specifically, was supposed to be... I think MagFest is supposed to happen... I think it happened, like, right now, like today or something, but... I think there was some concerns with Omicron and everything going on that... I don't know if they're still holding it or what happened with that, but... You never did a video game convention. Oh, but have you been to, like, a comic book convention or, like, D&D convention or anything like that? Because I haven't been to, like, any conventions, period, you know? And it's like, now I'm at the point where, like, you know, I'm done with college, I've got a full-time job, like, I'd want to go. Ah, rats. I'd want to go if I had the chance, but then with COVID and everything, I know it's tough. I mean, because the reason why I ask is because one of my friends actually just told me earlier that he and his girlfriend got tickets to PAX East and they had some extras and asked if I wanted to go. I told him I'll go depending on if, you know, I told him I'll go depending on if depending on the COVID situation, but we'll have to see. Because, I mean, I've always wanted to go, but, like, obviously with the current climate, it's tough, you know. Whoa, crap, what do I have to do here? Oh, okay, I just gotta, the chows keep me alive, okay. I'm trying to remember what they did. I'm a cartoon character, I don't care about my health. Well, I mean, okay, so, like, jokingly, I get it, because, like, you're the Hedgehog. In reality, though, you should, yes, you very much should. I mean, especially with Omicron, like, everybody's getting it. It's kind of crazy, but you can't be too careful. Then again, can cartoon characters go to conventions? Are there cartoon conventions that they go to specifically, you know? Are there conventions within the Sonic universe? That's the real question. There probably are, to be honest. There probably are conventions. I bet you in either the Archie or the IDW comics, they probably have, like, some kind of a convention or something they have at some point. I would not be surprised. To be honest, there's probably a Sonic convention in the Sonic universe. Like, that's probably canon. So you can go to that one. You'll be fine. Yeah, this is pretty much like the hard mode of this stage, but I got these chows to help me out a little bit if I need rings. What is Cream doing? Cream, whoa, what is... Look at Cream glitching out over there. This is not normal. This is specific to the backwards compatibility. That's what's going on here. That's so funny. She's just glitching out like crazy. Ooh, no. Ah, okay. We're good. Yeah, this level design is absolutely nuts. This gets crazy. Cream, are you okay? Yeah, no, literally. Cream was just, for whatever reason, completely glitching out there. I couldn't tell you what's happening. I think it's literally, I don't think that normally happens in this game. I think it's because of the backwards compatibility. You know, where it's not like, it's not perfect, because the way it works with the backwards compatibility with, you know, discs that you have physically from, like, at least the original Xbox and the 360, you have to download a separate, like, patch, essentially, on the Xbox in order to get these games to run on the Series X. And I think that what's happening is wow, I didn't mean to do that again. As a result, it's kind of making it, a few areas are glitching out a little bit, but I haven't noticed it too much with any other backwards compatibility games I tried, but then again, like, this is the backwards compatibility game that I've tried the most so far in the Series X, so, like, it's tough for me to say personally, but last stage made me think of Crazy Taxi. Yeah, I mean, Alejandro, this was around this stage here. I guess to clarify, actually, so this game came out for the 20th anniversary, and as a result, like, all these stages in this game are from previous Sonic games, right? So this level is from Sonic Adventure 2, which came out in 2001 on the Dreamcast. And yeah, they're pretty much all these stages are old stages from like fan favorites from previous Sonic games. And yeah, this game was right around the time of Crazy Taxi. So to be honest, it totally, I guarantee you, it inspired it. Oh crap! I was not expecting the gun truck there. Holy crap! Not ready for that guy. Okay, I forgot about that. That kind of scared me. I forgot about that one, but. Yeah, I don't think that's a coincidence that it reminded you of Crazy Taxi. It's right around the same time. The one thing I will say about the levels that... Rats, okay. The levels that Sonic Team chose for this game, like, half of them are city-based levels. Literally, there's Speed Highway, there's City Escape, Crisis City, and Rooftop Run are all city-based levels, so it's like... In a way, I mean, I get that they're the fan favorites. Wow, I'm not. I am just completely obliterating my electric shields here, but... Yeah, no, that's not a coincidence that it reminds you of that. And I mean, they're both SEGA. SEGA also did Crazy Taxi, but... Speaking of SEGA, I've been considering getting into... Like, it's just been a thought recently, you know? I went all the way down there. Rats. Okay, I gotta go all the way back up, but... It's just been something I've thought about recently is, like... I've never really gotten into game collecting. You know, sometimes if I buy older games, it's just like, oh, I go to one of the old... That was weird. Okay. I just went straight through that peg there. I just go to, like, the old comic book shop, you know, one of the regulars, and, like, pick up some old games that I want to try out and play, not just for the sake of collecting them, but to actually try them out. But I have been considering, I've never really gotten into collecting except for like maybe Amiibo. I have a bunch of Amiibo that I collected back in high school. I still have a ton of them. They're just kind of sitting on the shelf back there. Not that you can really, you can kind of see them. They're on that top shelf back there behind me. Not the very, very top where the Sonic Mania vinyl is, but like, oh, okay. Oh, I gotta hit the dash rings. Okay, that's weird. The first like actual shelf on the bookshelves behind me, that's where I have that whole collection back there. I got way too many of them, but I stopped collecting them for the most part. There were a few I got later on, but I've been considering getting into collecting specifically for the Dreamcast, just because it was the console I grew up with, and like, it would be cool to actually try out some of those older Dreamcast games. I still have a working Dreamcast, so it would be cool to try them out, I think, but I know some of them are gonna get super expensive. Especially, like, I'm thinking, like, I don't know, Skies of Arcadia is probably ridiculously pricey. Some of the RPGs for sure would be pricey. Probably Shenmue, I imagine, would be ridiculously expensive. But... Well, oh no, Alejandro, you've seen my Amiibo videos? No, no, don't watch those. They're from, like... They're literally from, like, what? Like, 5-6 years ago? And it's me being stupid back in high school. Like, literally, do not watch those. They're not good. Those Amiibo videos are not good. They're just me being stupid. Ooh, I barely got that. I thought I was one short. Don't watch those. They're cringe. They are absolutely cringe. Don't watch those videos. They are so cringe. I had fun making them back in the day, though. I certainly did. I mean, that's how I got a bunch of initial subscribers way back in the day when I was making those videos in high school, was because of those Amiibo unboxing videos I did. You know, I had a bunch of... Oh, no. Why did you watch them? No. What are you doing? Oh, man, that's funny. They're super cringe. They are super cringe, but... It was like it was with my shitty camcorder from back in the day. And it was like me trying to like essentially do a review of these figurines with like terrible quality camcorder. And just like, oh, man, those videos are so cringe. Super, super cringe. I don't even think any of them got super popular, to be honest. I think the closest one was the Kirby one, I want to say. With the Meta Knight Amiibo and Planet Robobot. I want to say it was the closest I got to any of those being somewhat popular. Shrek Super... Hey! Stop watching my old videos! What are you doing? Okay, you know what's so funny? To this day, I have no idea why in hell Shrek Super Party is my most watched Let's Play of any game I ever played. They're even more watched than any of these live streams I've done. I don't know why. Like, why did people... I mean, probably because of the memes, yeah, but like... I don't... Why? It's so bizarre to me. I just like... Literally, like, one of my, like, I'm pretty sure Shrek Super Party Part 1 is, like, in my top 5 videos. I don't know why. It's a great game, don't get me wrong, it's so fun. I played that game before I played it in Mario Party for sure, and I'd play that game over Mario Party this day. It's so dumb. Maybe I should do a weekend live stream of Shrek Super Party at some point, that'd be fun. Get out of here, Rouge, you're done. I didn't know you could stun her like that, that's funny. Oh man, I don't know why those Let's Plays, the Shrek Super Party ones are... I don't know why so many people viewed those ones. I guess just because of the memes, right? That's the only thing I can think of. You always wonder why Rouge looks like that. What do you mean, the fact that she has bat boobs? Is that what we're talking about? I don't know, because, like, to be honest, someone at SEGA was probably horny during the development of Sonic Adventure 2. That's probably what happened. And they stuck with it ever since. It's like, okay, sure. I don't want to know the implications of that, but okay. Oh, man. Hey, to each their own, I suppose, right? To each their own. But yeah, one of the... speaking of other videos, though, because I did upload... I think, was it over the weekend? Yeah, it was over the weekend, right? A video, you know, for my top 5 games from 2021. Uh-oh. Okay, I think it's my audio cutting out a bit. Let me know if the audio is cutting out a bit for anybody watching. Okay. I put out the video of my top 5 games from 2021. They were all Switch games because, like, I didn't play much else, to be honest. Considering I just got the Series X, I didn't really have much of an opportunity to play Xbox games from last year. I am thinking of actually putting out another top 10. I'll probably do it this weekend. I have an idea for what I want to do. Kind of a similar idea, but I don't want to say anything about it just yet. But yeah, thinking maybe another, like, top... I don't even know. I might be able to make it a top 10. We'll see, but... What are some of the... All of you watching, what are some of your favorite games from 2021? I want to know. I want to know. I mean, Alejandra, I'm going to guess for you, probably Forza Horizon 5 is up there, right? Is one of your favorites? If I had to guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm guessing. Zero the Hedgehog, I don't really know for you personally because there wasn't a Sonic game last year, right? I mean, originally it was gonna be Frontiers, but then they delayed it. I mean, probably for good reason to delay it. So, Sonic Team actually delaying things like that's oh, Dread and Halo. Yeah, okay, there we go. Red, I forgot you played Dread. So you really ended up liking Metroid Dread, right? That's good to hear. I really, because... Remind me, did you play any of the Metroid games before Dread? I want to say you told me you didn't, but that was a while ago. Sorry, I might be remembering incorrectly. But yeah, and Halo and Forza Horizon 5. Makes sense. All, from what I can tell, great games. Especially, I played a little bit more Forza Horizon 5 the other night after the stream. It's such a chill game. Forza Horizon 5, just to turn it on, and just like, for me personally, I just like driving around and crashing into shit. I don't even like doing some of the races, necessarily, although I'll do some occasionally, but I'm just not great at, like, realistic racing games to begin with, so, like, I tend to not do some of those events. I just like running around, crashing into the different, like, experience point signs that are scattered around. It's such a chill game, and, like, just, it's beautiful, it looks amazing, it's a great overall. Oh, you did play all the 2D ones, okay. You know what, I think it was Sloshikal who hadn't played the other 2D games. So, apologies for getting that mixed up, but... Okay, yeah, no, I mean... As a follow-up to Fusion, I thought it was pretty good, you know what I mean? That game's so good. I won't spoil anything for anybody who didn't play it, but... Just... So good, so good. I imagine what was happening while designing Rouge. Yeah, I'm telling you, they were all... No, hold up. Did you see what happened there? No, I want to start the recording. Crap. No, we're done. Hold up. No, what I want to do... Yeah. I hit the truck, but the momentum of it carried me up to the top. Like, it's not supposed to do that. That's funny. Okay. I got some good clips from this game now. But yeah, no, Zero, they were super horny when they were designing Rouge. I don't know why they did. To be honest, like, it's most egregious in Sonic 06. Like, if you've seen gameplay footage or played that game yourself, like... I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what was going on, but... Like I said, to each their own, right? I guess. Whoa, okay, this looks brutal. Okay. Absolutely brutal. Oh, and they're moving around super fast, too. What the heck? It's like they're on crack. What's happening? What's going on? Is this the game where Knuckles kisses a woman? Or sorry, Sonic is... Why did I read that as Knuckles? Oh my goodness. To be honest, Knuckles is probably going to kiss a woman in the Sonic 2 movie, considering he's so sexy. You know, voiced by Idris Elba, he's going to make out with some human girl for sure in that movie. I'm calling it right now. That is my prediction for the Sonic 2 movie. My predictions are Metal Sonic is going to make an appearance, and Knuckles is going to kiss a human woman. That's what's going to happen. But no, this is, Alejandro, this is not the game where Sonic kisses a woman. However, Sonic 06, the game I just referenced, that's the game where it happens. I don't know what they were thinking. It's weird, because that game... That was weird. That game literally looked like... If you took Sonic out of those cutscenes, I feel like it would look like a more modern Final Fantasy game. That's just the vibe it gets, especially the opening cutscene. Like, Sonic takes a while to show up in the opening cutscene of Sonic 06, and, like, it doesn't even look like a Sonic game. But yeah, that's literally... Yes, that is the game. Sonic 06 is the game where Sonic kisses a woman. And I don't know why they do it. Well, they do it because it's supposed to bring him back to life. And it's like, what were they thinking? There's a reason why Yuji Naka, the original, the original programmer behind the original classic Sonic games, he left during development of Sonic 06 because of shit like that. Because he was like, what is happening here? And then he went on to design Balan Wonderworld, so you know what, maybe not a great trade-off. Sorry, Yuji Naka. I wanted that game to be good. I never tried it, and I'm not going to try it, but for Yuji Naka's sake, I wanted it to be good, but alas, never will. Although Nintendo Life was like, you know, it'd be better to have a sequel to this than a sequel to Bowser's Fury, and to that I say, what the fuck? Excuse me? You wanna say that again? You wanna correct yourself? No? Maybe? Is Sonic a furry? Well, here's the thing, right? Because what's the definition of a furry? I don't want to get into the details about this necessarily, but if a furry is specifically a human that is attracted to animals, then no, he's not a furry. But like, and I assume that's what the definition is. Like, Sonic's a hedgehog, right? He's allowed to have love interests with the other animals in this universe, I think, so I don't think that makes him a furry. Does that make Elise a furry? For sure. Or, I see what you're... I'm thinking too much about this, Zero, but I see what you're saying. Because it could be the opposite way around, where because an animal's attracted to a human, does that also count as a furry? Now, I see what you're saying now. Kinda cringy. Yeah, literally, it's super cringy. I don't know what they were thinking, Alejandro. I really don't. Yuji Naka was just like, I'm out of here. He literally did what Sonic does in Sonic CD. He goes, I'm out of here, and then jumps ship, like, during development of that game. Oh, man, that game is infamous. I wish it was backwards compatible in the Series X, but it's not, for good reason, too. There'd be no reason for that game to be backwards compatible in Series X, but I have it on the 360 still. It is just a mess of a game. To be honest, elements of it are pretty good, you know? I personally like some of the different playable characters, you know? Especially Shadow in that game. Shadow's actually really cool in that game. He's one of my favorite parts about Sonic 06, you know? And his whole story with Team Dark is honestly really cool. It reminded me a lot of some of the comics. Like the comics tend to go more into actual lore and story. And personally, I would love to see more of that in the games themselves. Who knows, maybe we'll get it with Frontiers, but I doubt it. But the Team Dark portion of Sonic 06 honestly did, and the potential was there for it to be pretty good, but didn't come through. I don't know if Sonic had rabies. That's true, you don't know. Sonic might have had rabies when he kissed her. I mean, it's okay though, right? Because, like, afterwards they blow out the Flame of Solaris or whatever it is, and then that pretty much all of that timeline gets erased. Literally, the entirety of Sonic 06, the entire canon of that game gets erased at the end of the game. Like, Sonic Team, they must have known, they were like, this story is so trash that we're just gonna undo everything that happened at the very end of the game. But I'm surprised, honestly, that there's a stage based off of Sonic 06 in this game. Like, we'll get to it next stream. There's a stage from Sonic 06 in this game. It's pretty much one of the only good stages in Sonic 06. Well, I guess they all have some decent elements, but, like, they actually acknowledged it in this game. I will say that is something that I feel like Sega's pretty good with. Especially, I mean, at least with Sonic is when I've noticed it the most, is they acknowledge their mistakes, you know, and they joke about it. They're like, yeah, we could have done better, but, like, there's always the future we can improve, you know what I mean? And it's always good to have a good sense of humor about, you know, past mistakes that you made. You can look back on it, have a good laugh, and then move on and just improve for the future, right? It's a good mentality to have, but so they still acknowledge Sonic 06. It's really funny that they do that. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, Alejandro, this must be really weird out of context. This part specifically, because this is where shit hits the fan. We got a giant truck with just hacksaws just coming out of it. It only goes up from here. Just wait. It gets crazier, if you can believe it. Yeah, they literally, you're right, Zero. They literally Thanos snapped the entire Sonic 06 story at the very end. Oh, man. It's just, it's such, I don't want to call it a waste of a game, because it had good ideas. And it gave us Silver, who, Silver's honestly, he's not a bad character. In that game, he's kind of annoying, but he's not a bad character overall. But, you know, it had potential. Sonic 06 had potential. And, like, if you go back and watch some of the early E3 footage, like, it's actually, like, it looks really cool, but they didn't show anything off of the story. The story's the main issue with that game. It really, really is the main issue with that game. Get it? No! Come back! There we go. Oh, High Flying Groove. Nice. That's from Sonic Riders. But there we go. That is all of the, that's all the City Escape missions done, so we're going to go ahead and do the Seaside Hill ones, and then we'll be good. What time am I? 8:17? Not too bad. It's actually not that late at all. Oh, Challenge 5. Yeah, it works. It works. I don't have to do them in order. Yeah, so what's the point of this? I guess I just gotta survive underwater, right? Did the truck get bitten by a spider, the same one that bit Peter Parker? I don't... Oh, I see what you're saying, because, like... I see what you're saying. The saws that come out of it, in a way, they do kind of look like spider legs, almost. That's a good point. Ooh, almost got the drowning music there big time. That was scary. Hey, who knows? Maybe there was a spider that bit it. You never know. Although, I don't know how that would work, considering, you know, you got, like, a truck probably made of some sort of reinforced steel, but who knows? Maybe it was a steel spider. Who knows? Oh, man, that's funny. I gotta replay the 3DS version of this game, too. The 3DS version had completely different levels, except for Green Hill Zone, but it was a solid game overall. Not as good as this version, for sure, but, like, it was still pretty solid, I feel like, you know? I don't know if I can forgive Sonic Team, though, for, putting Sonic in Radical Highway and having him fight the Bio-Lizard in that version, when, you know, Sonic never did that in the original Sonic Adventure 2, but it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's just me nitpicking over stupid Sonic fan stuff. Yes, I will take it there, but thank you. Alejandro, I will say, the water sections of the classic Sonic games, if you ever did try any of those, are probably the most, like, annoying part of those games. Where you literally, you have to keep getting air bubbles, otherwise you drown if you take too long. So that's pretty much in the classic games. Not, I mean, the benefit of having them in the modern Sonic games is that you can usually run super fast, and either you can literally run on water, or you could just skip the levels, the areas entirely. But the Man of Steel, more like the Man of Spiders. That's true. Nice, we got all the boss gate keys. Look at that. Going back to SEGA though, like there was some, because like there have been so many of these companies that have come out recently about all the NFTs and shit, and it's just like it's getting like, personally, it's just I find it super annoying. I mean personally I'm against NFTs, just like I mentioned before, because anything that like hurts the environment that is like completely avoidable, and like they're literally just doing it to make a profit, and the concept is kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie. It's like you get to own this piece of, like, from what I understand, I could be completely wrong, but from what I could hear, it's like you own this piece of digital media or something, and it has this perceived value that's not even real. It's like fake money. I mean, I understand crypto's kind of like that too. It's perceived value, but wow, this looks amazing at 60 frames. This looks beautiful. No! Ugh. Rats. Okay. Yeah, this looks absolutely beautiful. Running along the water like that. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's such a stupid concept. And like, when you're actively hurting the environment like that, it's like, that's where I'm just like, no, I'm completely against it at that point. As well as the fact that it's, you know, it's literally contributing. Did I get an S rank? It's only time-based. Okay, never mind. Cool. I still got it. It's also contributing to the chip shortage we're seeing throughout the technology industry right now. You know, we're seeing it with that's the reason why PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X's are so tough to find, because of the chip shortage. I don't know if it's probably affecting Nintendo somehow, but like, I don't know for sure, but it's just like, it's affecting cars, like automobile production. It's affecting a lot of areas. I don't have all the details about it for sure, so I'm the last person to ask, but it's actively hurting the environment and like the economy. So it's like, well, no, it's supposedly it's helping the economy by like, I don't know. It's so stupid. I'm never gonna pretend to understand it. You know, I'm never gonna pretend to understand it. It's just like all these companies recently, Square Enix, Ubisoft, Konami, they're all just like, oh, we're gonna start releasing our NFTs. Like, great, woo, fuck off. Literally, I find it super annoying. There was an article that came out today that said SEGA specifically said they won't pursue NFTs if the fans don't want it. And like, to me, like, that's honestly, SEGA is one of those companies that actually listens to their fan base, and it's great. Like, they can tell, they're clearly like, yeah, people don't like this, so you know, we're not gonna do it, and that's great. Because I'm pretty sure the exact quote, wow, okay, the exact quote was something like, oh, right at the beginning too? Crap, I gotta go all the way through in one go, I guess. Okay. No checkpoints, really? Huh, okay. The exact quote was like, if it's seen as greedy, then we're not gonna do it. And it is seen as greedy, and they know that, so it seems like they're not gonna do NFTs, which would be great. But, I don't know, all these other companies are just jumping on board. It's the next new fad, you know? I don't know. I also personally don't like or understand crypto, so I'm not gonna pretend like I do. But, like, I think this seems to be pretty much, like, the absolute worst form of it, so I do not like it myself, but... Yeah, Zero, good point. I'm pretty sure I remember reading something where it was probably some documentary for Sonic, but, like, I'm pretty sure hedgehogs actually can swim, and I don't know if it was Yuji Naka or someone else on the dev team that thought they couldn't swim, and so as a result, they have that mechanic, you know, where obviously you can drown in the underwater sections if you're not careful. So that's a good question though. I don't even know, to be honest, where that came from. Mega Amster NFT, what would it be? You know, I do have an old channel logo I can make into an NFT. I could. I could be like, hey, get your chance to own a Mega Amster NFT. Or it'll be a screenshot of one of my old cringe videos. There we go. It'll be like a screen cap of like a really cringe moment in one of my old videos. That's what it's gonna be. That's gonna be the Mega Amster NFT. Just you wait. Just you wait, everybody. It's gonna happen. Oh man, it's so gross. The Bell of Shame. Hey, this is not okay. Are you talking about the? Oh crap, that's tough. I gotta make that work. Are you talking about the John amiibo? Yes, there we go. There we go. We do need an amiibo. You're right. I don't know what it would look like. It would just be me, I guess. But when you say the Bell of Shame, are you talking about the monkey ball thing again? Because like, hey man, come on, there's no helper functions in this game. We're done with that. This bell's actually good. The bell in this game gets you rewards for completing the side challenges. So these bells are good. They are not bells of shame. They are bells of reward and progress. That's what they are. But see, Nintendo had the right idea. They made NFCs instead of NFTs. Or well, I guess they didn't make NFCs. They utilized the NFC chip reader in the Wii U and the Switch, and I mean they had the separate 3DS Bluetooth one for the amiibos. Ah! I swear, if Nintendo starts making NFTs, though, that's the end of the world right there. That's just like... you're never letting that go. I know you're not. You're never going to let that go, and you're also never going to let the bug catching go from Skyward Sword HD. I know it too well. Although, to be honest, Monkey Ball was worse. I think... like, okay, not that the game was worse. Well, okay. Ooh, that was not good. I will say, and if you want my full opinions, go watch the... my top 5 Switch games from 2021 video, if you're interested to know my opinions about those games. I did enjoy Skyward Sword HD more than Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, but in terms of like the... wow, this one's brutal. In terms of the difficulty level, Banana Mania was so much worse. Like, the bug catching was just kind of annoying, mainly because of the... it was the motion controls that were kind of screwing me up, but like... Monkey Ball was actively frustrating. And that was an issue with the level design, not the game itself. But then again, that was probably... I almost fucked that up. That was probably originally an issue with the original Monkey Ball 2, you know? Or, I mean, even the original Monkey Ball as well. Assuming all those levels were just pulled right from it, which I think they were, but... ah! Oh, that's okay. What is happening? I'm pretty sure this is just like a hard mode of the stage, because this is kind of intense. Things are getting spicy in here. Ah! Oh, crap. Ah! Okay. Not the bombs! Got to get out! There's a bomb! Ooh, okay. To be honest, my Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions got, like, scary good. I know it probably doesn't come through on the stream. That was close. I almost barely got that S rank. Hey, Sonic Play Channel, how are you? Glad to see some fellow Sonic fans joining the stream. I mean, I assume you're a Sonic fan considering, you know, Sonic Play Channel. I assume, but I could be assuming wrong. I apologize if I'm assuming incorrectly, but hope you're having a great day. Hopefully tomorrow's going to be even better. Alright, where am I going now? Oh, that's the one I just did. Oh, this is going to be awkward. I think do I literally have to boost? Yeah, that's an awkward one to get to. Okay, there we go. Espio. Oh, this one's fun. This one's fun because you actually get to use Espio to get to higher areas. He uses like his ninja hook thing. Up, and away web, and he shoots it out, and you can, yeah, you can use, crap, I messed it up. You can use Espio for that. You know, Zero the Hedgehog, I think, I'm guessing a spider probably bit Espio, considering he can, you know, do those web swinging abilities here. You're left out in the Sonic Gathering. Hey, Alejandro, no worries at all. Like, don't feel like you're left out, because, like, in some ways it's probably good you've never played Sonic. Sonic's so hit or miss. It all depends. Whoa. It all depends. There's not much to know. It's just you go fast, and that's about it. I am the bomb squad. I was in the bomb squad for 20 years. I think I know a bomb when I see one. That is a Jingle All the Way quote, which I did watch again this year. That is easily my favorite holiday movie of all time. That is a classic. Oh, barely got there. Okay. But yeah, Alejandro, don't feel left out of the Sonic talk. It's literally, I mean, I'm only going to be streaming this game once more after tonight, so don't be too worried about it. Actually, because I know you were one of the people who you were asking if I was going to do, yeah, exactly. No one gets left out. Exactly, Zero. You're right. we can induct you into the Mega Amster Sonic Fan Society, where we can every day we'll teach you something new about the Sonic lore. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, that just got me going. Oh, this part's brutal. You gotta like swing up high enough. I don't know how you're supposed to be able to do it. There we go. Okay, it's all about momentum there, but we will teach you. Become one with Sonic. But yeah, Alejandro, you were one of the people who was asking me originally if I was going to be streaming, I screwed it up again, crap, this is tough. Streaming Donkey Kong Country 2, and that's what I'm going to be doing next. I am going to be streaming Donkey Kong Country 2 after I'm done with this game, which should be next week. So probably that one's rough, really? Wow, I'm butchering this part here, okay. I've got plenty of time, so we're good. Ooh, barely made that, okay. But yeah, I'll be streaming that probably... That's a tough one. A week from today, I think. Yeah, I know you were recommending me that, so I will look into streaming that. I am considering Halo Infinite multiplayer for like a one-off weekend stream at some point. How do you get that? Holy crap, okay. SBO, you're not helping me, buddy. You're supposed to be this all-powerful ninja, but you're not giving me enough momentum to get up there, buddy. Like, come on. What? Wait, hold up. Excuse me. Excuse me. SPO. Except for the ones who draw... Except for the ones who draw the pictures on the internet. What do you mean... Zero, what do you mean the one who draws the pictures on the internet? You talking like Sonic fan art? There we go. Oh, crap. That was brutal. I don't remember that being that difficult. I just gotta get over the spikes now. Okay. This is... Wow. I don't remember this being that difficult. This is... Wow, okay. Hold on. I really gotta chart this one up. I am not doing great. Holy crap! What the heck? Excuse me. How in the world am I supposed to do this? This is... I swear... This is as hard as it looks. I swear this is just not me being bad. Go, Sonic, go! There we go. You know. Oh, are we talking... Okay. Like... I'm guessing you're talking about what I think you're talking about. But... If you're talking about NFTs, people who draw NFTs, I don't even know how that works, to be honest. Then yes, for sure. But I'm guessing that's not what you're talking about. But I do know what you're talking about. And, yeah, you know what? I mean... Hey, like I said, to each their own. Like, if you want to draw furry porn, be my guest. But, like, to each their own. Doesn't mean that I'm personally going to like it. That's just not my thing. You know? I am just not a furry myself, so I guess I don't understand. I have not been enlightened, apparently. I don't know. Oh! Oh, I just realized what the actual mission for this was. Okay, I'm supposed to do all the... I gotta do enough tricks off of these, the different ramps and then the rainbow rings as well. Yeah, okay, no. I know where you're going with that. I know where you're going with that. It's okay. We can have mature topics and discussions on this channel. We can discuss Rule 34 if it comes up. Oh, man. Hey, it's a thing. It's a thing. To each their own. But I will leave it at that. What was I gonna say though? Oh yeah. So okay, I don't want to talk about this too long because it really doesn't deserve to get any more attention. But like, I saw this. Was it? I think it might have been yesterday. What the heck was that? Wow, I got completely shafted over there. I don't know what happened there. I'm not expecting that. Just with the whole NFT thing, right? It's not even all these companies that are doing it. Message retracted. Uh-oh. Zero, did YouTube catch you trying to talk about Rule 34 in the chat? The YouTube ninjas got him. Can we get an F in the chat for Zero the Hedgehog? The YouTube non-Rule 34 ninjas got him. Oh, nice. I'm already good. I got plenty of tricks up my sleeve for the objective there, but like, there's also all these individuals that are making NFTs, and like, so first of all, there was, I think it was Stan Lee's official Twitter account from a couple weeks ago, that was like, you can support Stan Lee by purchasing an NFT from one of his favorite heroes or something. And like, I'm sorry, like, still can't believe that Tails didn't help Sonic fight the villains and forces. Dude, don't even get me started. Tails, for some reason, Tails was like super scared of everything in Sonic Forces. Like we just talked about earlier, Chaos, I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. Why did they do that to Tails? Like, seriously, it's just, ugh. It drives me up a wall. It's so bad, but, yeah, the Stan Lee NFTs were just disgusting. Like, using a dead, like, a beloved dead person's Twitter account to promote NFTs was just, that's just utter horseshit. Like, that's complete trash. I'm sorry, like, how do you live with yourself if you do that? And then, on top of that, I think it was, like I was saying yesterday, where, I don't know who it was, but it was some quote-unquote fan of Etika World Network, if you ever watched him. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's kind of a serious topic, but it was almost 3 years ago at this point. He ended his own life because of mental health issues, which was, I mean, was super sad to hear. You know, he had a lot of fans too, so I mean, if you ever hear about like the Joy-Con boys, like that's the whole Etika thing. I watched a decent amount of his live streams, but I was never like too invested in it. But I really liked his content. He was pretty wholesome. He spoke the truth. He kept it real and everything. And some fucking idiot on their Twitter account yesterday was like, if you want to celebrate Etika's legacy, here's your Etika NFT. And it was just so, like, profiting off of someone who passed away, especially someone who ended their own life. Like, how much of actual human trash can you be? To be like, I'm sorry if I sound like I'm slandering this person, but I am. Like, that's just disgusting. Don't, any of you watching, don't do that. I'm sorry. Don't literally take some, like, what's the right way to say this? Don't, like, use someone's status or someone's legacy and make money off of them in that way. Don't do that. Like that, especially someone who entered their own, that's just so, it's so gross. It just feels gross. Like, I honestly, realistically don't know how you could just be like, oh, like, I'm gonna do this and it feels completely normal for me to do. I don't get it. I really don't. It's utterly disgusting. Like, the stupid monkey things are one thing, but like, ugh, man. Anyways, that's enough NFT rants for the night, I think, right? We've talked enough about it. It's been enough. Another interesting topic, though, actually, that's not about NFTs, don't worry. We're done with that for the night. I've been reading recently, that is not a great thumbnail. Yeah, exactly, Zero. That's no good.
That piece of junk robot is no match.
Yeah, don't look at the screen.
Use the Y button.
Mind sharing my gamer tag. Oh, you mean the Xbox one? Yeah, sure. There it is. I think that's my gamer tag. Scoops in the coop. That is an old, like, early YouTube days reference that I don't expect anybody to get, but that's the gamer tag, right? Or is it like a, it's not like an handle, right? Oh, you can see my full name there. Nice. I don't care. You guys can know my name. That's my real name. There you go. Now you know. Try to look me up. I dare you. I think that's my gamer tag, right? Oh, hell yeah. I just got a notification. I got a notification. What? Why did it show up on my Windows screen? What the heck? There we go. Hell yeah. It worked. Cool. I got a notification on Windows that you added me as that you added the gamer tag. That's funny. So talking about furry porn, yeah, literally. Apparently all of Eggman's robots are furries. That's what this means. Because literally you're just like, look at, oh, this mission is so stupid. I hate it. She's using her wily bat charms to sexually confuse these Eggman robots here. Come on, there we go. I was gonna say, get out of here. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Maybe we'll have to do, like, I don't know, some Halo Infinite or something at some point. If I end up, I only played the first level of the campaign, so, like, I'll try more for sure later on, but, like, what the heck? There we go. Okay, I was gonna say, this mission is just so weird on so many levels. If anything, the SEGA devs are still horny then. Yeah, maybe I'll probably see your name. I'm guessing I'm gonna see your gamer tag show up in Forza Horizon 5 now. That's what I'm guessing at least. One of my, I only have, just because I just got this Xbox recently, I have one other friend on the Series X who, he really doesn't play too much. He plays through PC, I think, but I don't even think he's played Forza Horizon 5. Maybe he has it downloaded, but he hasn't tried it. But like, literally, every now and then when I play Forza, I'll see a car with his gamer tag show up, and I'll just be like, what the heck? Like, why is he here? It's kind of scary. Because it's like, even if they're not currently playing Forza Horizon 5, you can still see the gamer tags of your friends in the game, which is really funny. So, Alejandro, I'm sure I'll see yours at some point. You know? Which would be funny, but... yeah, maybe we'll do like Halo Infinite or something at some point. I don't know. When I find the time, we'll have to see. But I was gonna mention, before the whole furry shit came up with Rouge here, what's interesting is that, oh crap, I am out of rings. That is not good. Is that enough for me to get the goalie? Ah, so close. Come on. I was so close. There we go. I just need that top one right there. What? Hold the phone. Rouge. Use your wily charms on these robots, please. Wow. Which one is the right one? There we go. There it is. Okay, that's what I needed. Not bad. I'll take the A rank, though. I will take the A rank gladly. But yeah, so I didn't realize this for a while, but Ready Player One, which was a movie, I want to say Spielberg directed it, that came out a couple years ago. It's a solid movie. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was okay. Sonic is so confusing to me. I mean, yeah, especially when you've got, like, a bat lady with, like, actual boobs, like, sexually confusing robots. It really is weird. You know, now that you put it like that, Alejandro, you know, it is kind of weird. It's a little weird. Oh, man. Yes, I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's a hedgehog that runs really fast. And he's stopping a big old egg-shaped dude and getting the Chaos Emeralds, which are these gems that contain the ultimate power. And that's pretty much all you need to really know. That's the basics of it, but now that you say it, it is a little confusing. I will agree. I'm just, as a longtime Sonic fan, I'm just so used to it. I'm just so used to the weirdness of it all. Oh crap. Oh well. Not going up that way, I guess. But anyway, so Ready Player One, right? It was originally a book. I don't know when the book came out originally, but it's not super old. But then the movie came out, what, a couple years ago, and I thought it was decent. I have it on DVD. I think it's a solid movie. It's not the best movie ever made, but it's solid. Solid adaptation, but they changed quite a bit about how the story progresses with the movie versus the book. To be honest, the movie is a lot easier to digest how the events kind of play out, but what I didn't realize for a long time is apparently they made a sequel, or not the movie, sorry. The author wrote a sequel, Ready Player 2, for this book, which I started reading it about a week ago, and I'm honestly hooked. Like, I don't know if any of you watching, I don't know if you've ever read or seen the movie for Ready Player One. The concept is essentially, literally, you know what the concept is? The concept is literally what the metaverse is going to be. And so that's why I'm worried, is that, like, literally the world is going to become Ready Player One, because the whole concept of Ready Player One is, like, climate change is awful, the world's gone to shit, and everybody just spends their time in this virtual simulation. And then in the main plot of the book is, like, there's a contest that the original creator of the virtual simulation, like, hides an Easter egg in there, and in order to get it, you have to, like, complete different quests and everything. So it's a cool idea, but, like, it's scary to me that, like, this whole metaverse thing is popping up now, too, where it's, like, literally that's what Ready Player One was predicting. And I'm just worried that it's going to become a reality, and now we're all going to forget about climate change and spend all of our time in the metaverse. I don't want any of that. I'm not doing the metaverse, to be honest. Especially not when Facebook is leading it. You kidding me? Facebook leading the metaverse thing just sounds terrifying to me. they'll be like constantly collecting all of your data, and like it's just gonna be awful. There was that video of the if any of you saw that little Walmart video from, I think it was like yesterday or it was recently, it might have even been today, that was showing what shopping in the metaverse at Walmart could be like. And it was so clumsy. It was literally just like VR, right? Like you're going shopping at a Walmart in VR, and like you're going down the aisles and you physically have to pick up the item that you want and put it in your shopping cart. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, ugh, it's awful. I hate it. I hate it. It seems way less convenient than just buying stuff online. It's almost like technology for the sake of being technology, and it's not efficient in the slightest. You know, wasn't the purpose of technology originally to be, you know, for better utility, to make things easier for people? This ain't making it easier. This is just making it flashy and showing off, you know? Have you seen Don't Look Up? You know, okay, you know what? I've heard of it. What is that? Alejandro, remind me, is that a movie that came out? Or is it a game? I've heard of it, but I heard it was really good, actually. So remind me what it is. I haven't seen it, though. It seems good. Did you know what Eggman said? Zero. I don't... What did Eggman say? Is this some joke? Is this a quote? Zero, I swear, if you say you know what they say, the more the merrier. I'm gonna be so mad at you. Nah, just kidding. I won't actually be mad at you, but I know it's coming. And yeah, Alejandro, the Walmart thing was so stupid. Oh, it was a movie on Netflix. Okay. I did not see it, actually. Is it? I'm guessing it's a Netflix original, right? I don't watch too many Netflix originals, to be honest. I mean, I don't even watch that many TVs, to be... Or, sorry. I don't watch many TVs. Yeah, okay. I don't watch too many TV shows, but occasionally movies. But no, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's good. Some reason the chat won't let me say it. Say what? You know what they say, the more the merrier? Is that actually what you were gonna say, Zero? Huh? It must have blocked you or something. I don't know. Unless you said a no-no word. Is there a no-no word in there? Maybe that's what chat did to you. There's some... I know YouTube has some kind of filtering method, although... I want to say usually... oh, crap. That was not me! On Sonic X. Oh, is it? You're not talking about one of those clips from Sonic X, are you? Where, like, Eggman says something really, really weird? Because Eggman had some interesting quotes in that show for sure. I don't know. I still... I have a soft spot for Sonic X. I really do. Apparently that's on Netflix, too. I don't think it's the full show. I want to say it's only, like, the first season or two. But, like, I might rewatch that. Because I grew up watching that show, and, like... I understand it's bad, and, you know, Chris Thorndike especially. We talked about this the other night, Zero the Hedgehog. I'm nostalgic for it, but... Whoa! Hello, would you like to get up here, please? There we go, thank you. Yeah, what was I talking about, though? Yeah, Ready Player 2. So, like, I didn't even realize for a while. The book just came out last year. Oh! The Japanese version, you're right. There was something. There was something, I want to say, about the Japanese version that was really weird. Wasn't it, like, some super perverted thing Eggman said in the Japanese version to, like... I think it was Rouge. I'm pretty sure it was Rouge. I could be wrong, could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure, now that you mention it, there was something. The last episode... Okay. Maybe I'm not thinking of the right thing, I don't know, but I could have sworn it was something like that. I don't know. There's some weird stuff in Sonic for sure, but... yeah, Ready Player 2, I've been reading that. And the stakes are honestly higher than the first book. And movie. The movie and the book were pretty much the same thing, but... Shit just gets crazy in the second one, let me tell you, but... I'm hooked. It's honestly pretty solid. I like it a lot. So just another reading recommendation out there for any of you interested. The concept is cool, and, like, obviously it has, like, a pro-climate change tone to it, because... As it should, you know, because otherwise if we just keep letting the world go to shit like we are now, it's just going to end up being bad. Let's just say it's something you don't want to say to Rouge. I thought it was something about her boobs, but I don't remember exactly. But, I mean, now that you mention it, it sounds familiar. Ready Player One has been on my read list for so long. Oh, really? Honestly, it's a pretty fun book. It's not, if you've seen the movie Alejandro, it's not the exact same. They do change up a lot of how the different quests work. But overall, it's a pretty good book. Ooh, Thunder Shield. Yes, sir. Sign me up for that. Safety net. Yeah, you know, let's get the Sega Genesis controller. Why not? Why not? Infinite continues. What? Okay. I don't know why let me unlock that, but sure, I'll take it. I might as well. Now that I'm done with all the challenges for the night, I'm going to equip a few different skills. I'm not going to spoil anything. All I'm going to say is that the book is a little different. That's all I'm going to say. You know, it's like a typical movie adaptation. They tend to change a few things, but it's a pretty good book overall. Pretty good book. Especially, if you haven't seen the movie, especially, it's probably going to be pretty interesting for you. Yeah, you know what? I do like the Thunder Shield better than the Aqua Shield. But then again, nah, I shouldn't have an issue with being underwater, so you know what? That's fine. That is fine. Let's do that for Classic. Yeah, looks good to me. And then... She has big cans. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I knew it was something along those lines, Zero the Hedgehog. It's some pervy shit they say in that. Game with 10 rings after a restart. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. I do like having the boost gauge up. It's definitely useful. What does it do, though? Less speed. Oh, lose less speed. Okay. Nah, you know what? I'll stick with that. I will stick with what I have here. I think it's solid. Cool. Okay. You don't watch the movie except... Oh, expecting to read the book first. You honestly, you don't... It's not a situation where you have to read the book and the movie first or anything like that, but... I mean, I would definitely recommend whatever order you want to do it in. Just do it either way. The overall concept is the same, just the exact events are a little different. But I won't spoil anything. All I'll say is it's a really cool concept, and if we're not careful and we don't actually address climate change like legitimately in the real world, it's probably going to end up like Ready Player One. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say. It's really started to look like that, and it's scary, but it's kind of a cool concept at the same time. All right. It's time for probably my favorite boss fight. Oh, easily my favorite boss fight in this game. But also, from the original game, like... Oh, with this remix too, Open Your Heart by Crush 40 is one of my favorite... It's one of my favorite songs in general, but definitely, it's probably one of my favorite Sonic songs, and definitely my favorite Crush 40 song. It always gets overshadowed by Live and Learn, though, unfortunately. Oh, Don't Look Up also refers to that. Okay. I'm sure it'd be interesting then. You know? I mean, if it's a movie, it wouldn't take that long to watch, so maybe I'll have to give it a watch. You know, I might have to just give it a watch. The English version had this weird frame with Eggman's face that had a pink thing on his chest. Whoa, okay. Yeah, Sonic X was certainly not handled too well. There were some things that were not great about it for sure. It certainly hasn't aged well as a show, but... Alright, Alejandro, if there's one thing about this game that you're going to care about, it's this part right here, because this part is absolutely epic. Like, I love what they did with this fight in this game. Crap, what the heck? Ah, rats. Okay, no, we're going for the S rank. I gotta start over. The original fight, this is from Sonic Adventure 1. The original boss fight was a supersonic boss fight, and now it's almost like Sonic's gotten even more powerful as a character to the point where he can literally just run across the water and deal damage to Perfect Chaos that way. Dies. Yes, I had to restart though. I love this song. I love this boss fight. It's so sick. One thing I also really love about this game. You wish that Chaos would return? Yes! And Zero, that's why I was so hyped for Forces, right? When they were like showing that Chaos was going to be there. And then they did nothing with him. They treated him like a joke. He died easily in a cutscene. Classic Sonic hit him on the head and he went away. I'm like, come on, you big drip. Where you going? And then he just goes away. He actually doesn't come back. But yeah, no, I love this boss fight. I absolutely love this fight. The music, the atmosphere, and what they did with it in this game is just so cool. You know? Like, look at how epic this looks. It's all just, everything's just destroyed. It's okay, though. These citizens of Station Square teleported away just in time before everything got flooded. It's canon. It's confirmed. Literally, if you watch the original cutscene from Sonic Adventure, it's like... It's literally like the citizens are on the streets at one point, and then all the water floods the streets, and they're all of a sudden just gone. Like, you don't even see them drown. They just teleport out of the way. They're still alive because they start cheering for Sonic after. You're making an animated series that has chaos in it. Oh, are you really? Like an actual like animated series? That's cool. Is it like Flash animation or something? Or are you saying you're going to? Because like either way, that'd be cool. Chaos is super cool. Chaos is like the best instance in a Sonic game of like Eggman trying to control a creature that is absolutely... Whoa, I almost screwed that up. Absolutely beyond his control and just not being able to. Best example of that. So cool. Look at him. Look at that design. I love that design. I actually... Funny story. Oh, you're going to. Nice. Hey, if you do, send me the link. Let me know. I'd be interested to see it. Funny story, actually. I designed in the Smash Brothers Ultimate Stage Creator. I built a stage around the Perfect Chaos boss fight in Sonic Adventure 1. If I didn't get an S rank on that, I would have been personally mad at myself. Chaos Origin will be changed a bit. That's fair. I mean, Sega's not doing anything with them, so go for it. You know, do whatever feels right. Where did that thing come from? Oh, you're talking about Chaos. Okay.
You mean you're doing great, Sonic?
And Alejandro, to explain this cutscene, they're traveling through time, which is why they're revisiting old levels, and also revisiting their old selves as well. That's essentially what's happening here, just to make a little more sense of things here. But that water creature is called Chaos. Now, Chaos, not to get too nerdy about this, but Chaos lives in the Master Emerald, which is a big green emerald that controls all the Chaos Emeralds. Now, the Master Emerald is the emerald that Knuckles protects on Angel Island, where it resides. And Chaos, like, there's this whole complicated story about Knuckles' original tribe, and they attack Chaos. They try to steal the Chaos Emerald's power for their own greed, and Chaos attacks them and just gets really pissed off and kind of evil because of that. But yes, that spirit lives inside the emerald, if that makes any sense. And no, it doesn't. But they did show off the Master Emerald in the Sonic Movie 2 trailer. So there's that big emerald we see. Chaos lives inside that thing. That is canon. But at the end of the game, they turn him good again. He comes to his senses and says, you know what? The entire Echidna tribe is dead. I don't need to be mad anymore. That's exactly how it goes down. It's like, yeah, I don't need to be pissed off anymore. I'm good. There we go. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I was like, why can't I move Sonic at all? What if they meant Boom Sonic? Yeah, I know, Alejandro, that probably doesn't make any sense, but I was trying to explain it the best I could. It's just... when you get into the details of Sonic lore, it gets complicated. What if they meant Boom Sonic, Seer the Hedgehog says? You know, I don't think Sonic Team would want to recognize that. I feel like they would especially not want to recognize Boom Sonic. Although the TV show is great. I love the Sonic Boom TV show. It was really funny, self-aware, had really good jokes in it. And some of the 3DS games honestly weren't too bad, especially Fire and Ice, but Rise of Lyric is one of the only Sonic games I haven't played. I kind of want to play it, even though I know it's pretty bad, but like, we'll see. I just don't think, I don't think they'd want to acknowledge the Chaos Emerald. Yes, exactly. We got 4 of them now, so you can see in the HUD. There's going to be 3 more left. But I'm actually going to leave it off there for the stream tonight, because now that I got through one more area there. But next time, next time will be the final area here. We'll go through that and... the Chaos Emerald, you get it. Oh, yeah, no, that's... it's funny, Alejandro, because they came up with the name for the Chaos Emeralds before the character Chaos was invented. So the character Chaos is named after the emerald. So it's kind of complicated. But yeah, that's why it's called that. Yeah, and it would be a true No Way Home, you're right. If we had Dreamcast Sonic as well, though, that would be a real true No Way Home. But Hey, thanks for tuning in, Zero the Hedgehog. I appreciate you tuning in again, and Alejandro as well, and to anyone else who watched tonight. I saw someone else in the chat too earlier, so thank you for watching as well as a new face. Like I always say though, however you watch, I really genuinely do appreciate it a lot. It's just fun for me because I get to meet new people. Like Zero, I've been talking to you. It's been great. Alejandro, I mean, you've been showing up in the chats for a while now, since like Skyward Sword, so it's been a long time. Have a good night as well, Alejandro. Take care. Next, the finale of Sonic Generations will be next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like usual. And I'm actually thinking this Sunday night, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I'm finally thinking I'm going to stream Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform, because I've said I was going to and I've been meaning to. I think it's finally time to do that. But Sonic Generations finale will be next Tuesday, so look forward to that then. And I will see you all in the next stream. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a good start to your weekend. I'll see you later. Take care. Stay safe.